gave up, and nobody noticed. He kept smiling, working, posting stories. But inside, the lights had already gone out. Do you know someone like that? Maybe. Someone close to you right now. There's a kind of silence nobody hears. The silence of someone who's tired of trying, but still wakes up every morning pretending they're okay. And the cruelest part? Sometimes it doesn't even hurt anymore. It just numbs. But one day, something small happened. A gesture, a sentence. And that's when everything started to change. If that line hit you, drop a "felt that" in the comments. Because what's about to happen next might be the sign you didn't even know you were waiting for. Every morning was the same. The alarm went off at 6, but he always hit snooze until 7:17. Never 7:15, never 7:20, 7:17. As if repeating the same pattern made the chaos feel like control. He'd get up, look in the mirror, and think, another day pretending to be someone I'm not. He'd pour his coffee, scroll through his feed. College friends launching startups, traveling to places he'd only ever seen on screensavers. And him, still deciding between takeout leftovers or instant ramen for the 5th night in a row. It wasn't envy, it was defeat. He kept comparing everyone else's highlight reel to his behind-the-scenes mess. And the harder he tried to catch up, the further behind he felt. Like life had a line, and he'd somehow lost his number. But that gray Tuesday morning, between a sip of cold coffee and yet another notification of someone winning at life, something happened, something small, but it changed everything. He clicked on a notification without thinking. It was a photo dash. An old friend from high school, the same guy who used to barely pass math, now smiling next to a brand new car. Caption, grateful for another blessing. He let out a short, half-sarcastic laugh, but right after came the emptiness. Sitting at his kitchen table, he just stared at the screen as time stood still. The blue light from the phone lit up his face, but inside, everything was dark. A tear rolled down, weak, soundless, without resistance. It wasn't for that moment, but for all the moments he'd swallowed pain, pretending everything was fine. He didn't want the car or his friend's life. He just wanted to stop feeling like a mistake in progress. Have you ever felt like the whole world keeps moving forward, except you? Type yes if that line hit home. That night he went out for a walk. No destination, no rush, just trying to escape himself for a while. The sky was dull. The city felt like a mirror of what he carried inside, lights on the outside, everything off on the inside. And that's when he saw it. An old man crouched by a cracked brick wall, painting it white with a brush far too small for such a big job. The scene was strange, almost poetic. He stopped and asked, half tired, half cynical, "Why are you painting a wall that's already falling apart?" The man smiled softly and said, "Some cracks aren't meant to disappear. They're meant to teach. The paint doesn't hide them. It just reveals what you choose to see." He didn't get it right away, but that line stuck, like a key, turning slowly inside him. That night, he couldn't sleep. The old man's voice kept echoing in his head. The paint doesn't hide. It reveals what you choose to see. He looked around his room. Clothes on the floor, dirty dishes, half-read books, resume never sent. And for the first time, he didn't feel ashamed. He felt clarity. His life wasn't broken. It was just unfinished. Like a wall waiting for its first coat of paint. The next morning, he grabbed a blank sheet of paper and wrote, "What part of me needs color? And what am I still afraid to show?" He started small, made his bed, did the dishes, deleted the app he used most to compare himself to others. Then he took a marker and wrote a sentence on his bedroom wall. "I'm not behind. I'm under construction." That's when it hit him. He'd spent years trying to win a race that wasn't his. The old man was right. You fall apart when you try to run someone else's marathon, wearing the wrong shoes. But what happened next? No one, not even he, could have predicted. At first, nobody noticed. Because when someone truly decides to change, the transformation starts quietly, where no one's looking. He didn't post about it, didn't tell anyone. He just stopped shouting for approval and started building peace in the silence. He stopped checking who was winning and started paying attention to where he was stepping. Each step was small, but solid. He made a list of everything he'd been avoiding and faced one thing a day. Resume sent. First, no, received. And the world didn't collapse. In fact, it felt lighter. The fear didn't vanish. But he learned to walk with it anyway. He still stumbled, had setbacks, but something inside him had shifted. The rush turned into patience. Comparison turned into compassion, and silence became peace. One morning, at the same time as always, 7:17, he got up without hitting snooze, opened the window, took a deep breath, and smiled. For the first time in a long time, without needing a reason. If this reminds you of something you've been ignoring inside yourself, hit that like button, not for me, but as a quiet promise to your own rebuilding. Some people shine early, others just need more time to light up. But that doesn't mean they're not glowing. He realized, late but just in time, that the value of light isn't in its brightness but in its direction. And sometimes what you've been trying to hide all along is exactly what ends up lighting someone else's path. In the end, the sentence he wrote on his wall became a tattoo on his soul. "I'm not behind. I'm under construction." And whenever comparison tried to sneak back in, he'd remember, the moon never envies the sun. They never shine at the same time, but both light up the world in their own time. If you felt this dash, drop a word that describes you today. It could be restart, faith, fear, hope. Just one, but make sure it's real. Remember the line that opened this story? Some people give up on themselves, and no one notices. Now he understood why. It's not weakness. It's not drama. It's just exhaustion from carrying a weight no one else can see. It's trying to stay whole in a world that only celebrates what looks complete. But the truth is, no one's complete. We're all a work in progress, and everything changes. The moment you stop chasing perfection and start respecting your own process, he still has quiet days. But now, the silence sounds different. It's not escape. It's pause, not absence. It's breathing. He didn't become a guru or a millionaire, but he became what he needed to be. Someone who finally looked at himself with kindness again. And if you've made it this far, maybe this story was about you too. If it spoke to you, share it with someone who's been hiding their cracks behind a smile. It might be the small push they've been needing. Maybe this story is the paint that starts revealing what they forgot was still there.